Hey, this is Mrs. Van Can in the library, and I have a book that I would like to tell you about. It is called The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise, and it was written by Dan Gemeinhardt. It is nominated for a Virginia Reader's Choice Award. And a couple years ago, Scar Island, one of his books, was also nominated for a Virginia Reader's Choice Award. So you can find a lot of his books in our library if you like them. One of the reasons I picked up this book was because of the nomination, but another reason, I just like the title, The Remarkable Journey of Coyote Sunrise. And so Coyote and her father, Rodeo, are our two main characters, and Coyote tells the story. She's the narrator through the book, and they live on a converted school bus. So they started out in Washington State 5 years ago when Coyote was 7, and a tragic event happened. Coyote used to have a mom and two sisters, and she no longer does. And after this event, her father changed their names to Coyote and Rodeo and converted a school bus into a mobile home kind of living space. No bathroom, though. And they have set out from Washington State and traveled for 5 years. So she does all of her schooling on the bus. She reads so many books. Her and her father have a lot of books, and they are on this journey together. They meet people along the way, and her father, she thinks of him as kind of a tough hippie, and she realizes the way he looks kind of scares some people until they look into his eyes, she say, and then they can see his kindness. And you'll have to read about how he looks in this story. But one of the things she's able to get him to do is to adopt a kitten that she gets from a gas station. So she's able to get him to do some of the things she wants to do. And during the story, what she's trying to get him to do without him knowing it is to go back to Washington State. There's a park there that she's left something behind at, and she wants to retrieve it before the park is destroyed. But she knows her father would say that's a no-go, that they're not going back to Washington. So along the way, she has the kitten, and they meet some other folks, and it's a really good story. Coyote is funny, and she's smart, and all of a sudden she's heartbreaking. You won't even expect it. So a good story. If you like this story, it's available at the public library as well as your school library. And the public library also has it on Hoopla, where you can listen to the story, someone else reading it to you. And then if you do like the story after you've finished it, or you're thinking you like books like this, another one, Counting by Sevens, is a read-alike. So it's a similar story by Holly Goldberg Sloan. And another one would be Sharon Creech's Walk to Moons. And you can find this book in our library when we're back. You can put it on hold, and we'll get it for you for curbside pickup right now. It is fiction. It is realistic fiction. And you would find it here with the FIC and the fiction shelves, and then the GEM for Mr. Gemeinhardt's last name. So I hope you'll give it a try, and I'll see you next time.